Kite Circus is an exhibition that focuses on the way the 13 exhibiting artists explore ideas surrounding personal identity, specifically through formal concerns. Definition of the self is a subject well covered in contemporary society. The tide is rightly turning against an idea of a prescriptive normality based upon superficial perception of an external signifier, and yet labels, albeit in greater number and variety, remain. There can be no doubt that we all seek to be seen in as true a manner as we can. We artists may define ourselves through our work. It may well be the thing that gives us our identity, our label. And yet, it is also not of us. It is an object with which we are both intimately connected and separated all at once. Perhaps becoming some form of surrogate we present to be judged in our stead. By doing so, we may hope to be spared a directly personal criticism to some degree, but equally by presenting the work to the world, we open ourselves up to possibly the most intimate and invasive of criticism. It is a fragile thing, a contradictory mix of raging egotism to imagine our work worthy of a public and a crippling self-doubt that we have badly misjudged our own quality. We seek to define ourselves, like anyone, on our own terms, and yet we present ourselves to the baying crowd not in the first person, but as the fruits of our most precious creative considerations, and we await the response to the complex, nuanced, deeply personal entertainment we willingly provide, that our public might hoist us up, godlike to the loftiest height, or crush us, frail and feeble, underfoot. Of course, this is not to say that defining oneself as an artist is to in any way assume a membership of a marginalised or suffering group. That would be crass indeed. Nevertheless, the creative urge is a strong and fickle master and may bring bitter angst as easily as it brings joy. And it is impossible to put this into words. There is a good reason for the suffering artist stereotype, and oftentimes we are slave to the rhythm of the calling. For those who know, the question of why any sane and normal person would put themselves through such an emotional blitzkrieg is senseless. None would, of course, but then, who wants the label sane and normal anyway?